Hey, this is for mutable signs. If you don't know what mutable signs is, it's Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. This has everything to do with your life skills, your resources, your stability. Your second house is how I'm able to manipulate this, okay? So let's see what's going on for the next 2 months for my mutable signs, Gemini, Virgo, Sag, and Pisces. Okay, when I say the next 2 months, that's the rest of August into September and the beginning of October. Okay. Okay, well, I drew two, and the bottom is Mercury. Mercury has everything to do with what's going on right now with your resources and your life skill. That is a lot of online trading, a lot of roadmaps and traveling, ideas, sales of antiques online, stuff like that. Okay, so this the first one that I seen, of course, would be representing immutable. I understand all this now. That is Neptune, a sacrifice, and this is pretty much what you guys are ran on. Okay, this is fine arts and art galleries and fashion design and being a homemaker and a mother and running a home business and okay. We're going to get to the bottom of this because it feels like a sacrifice is about to be made for something that would be very lucrative. Okay? Very lucrative, mutables. Okay? You can't be getting all in your head and stuff about that. That's also Virgo and Libra you may be dealing with. Okay? Or Virgo, I guess, is here. I mean, Taurus and Libra. Jesus, Brandy. All right. This is compassion, awareness, interdependence, not dependence, and that's the problem. You need someone else to feel like you are completed, which probably why love is there, even though this is a stability. I am looking at the second house, okay? This is inspired, but where you deceive yourself, okay? This is a mishap. Almost like you let your emotions pull you under. It's a source of money trouble. All right. Many troubles, money troubles, escapism, and beauty. This is all about dreams, film, art, disappointment. It's like refusing to look at what's real. You're not able to. Oh, shoot. It's like a crisis and rescue cycle, which is exhausting to your friends, your family with the problem. So if you've been having money issues and stuff and you don't understand why, I'm telling you, I am the person to help you. So this is again for Gemini, Virgo, Sag, and Pisces. You guys got to get together. If that's someone coming with you, that's what's getting in the way of your success. That's a lack of boundaries from the confusion, right? Orchestrating victimhood. You got to make sure the victim is not you from that orchestration. This is visions that you're needing to put to use, right? But you don't need to be pulled under by glamour, right? But I'm also getting grammar, as in casting spells, writing spells, selling spells, holistically, something for the beauty, right? Appearance and health. Just saying. There is a big sacrifice, though, which is an ego for your greater good. This could be someone going into the porn star industry with the films. Not really for you. You only have so long for your beauty, so don't get where you have no other options later. You know, make sure you're very strict and don't ruin your name and don't be self-destructive because it will be short-lived. You just need to get on the right path. You need to clarify direction for you, right? And people, please read contracts. Please read contracts because it could be too good to be true from what I'm gathering. So you're really going to have to watch out for that. You don't need to just fall prey to what they say. Don't fall prey to what they say. Okay, this is ruling your money. It's money shared in partnerships and marriages and business enterprises. This is a clear sign that your money worries should find a resolution. Remember, again, this is for a 2-month time span. It ends at the beginning of October for whenever you see this. This is hair salons and restaurants, movies, yet again, concerts, crafting shows, cosmetics, fashion, artists. It's just like you actually may discover that you can put those talents that you always think of into actual physicality, right? And you're gonna feel compelled to do that. That's good. It's more about wanting the finer things in life. Wanting it all to just fall from the tree, but you have to do the work. You cannot become lazy, because Venus can literally become lazy in the comforts or the ideas of it. All right. You just want to be content. And that is where I'm trying to piece this together. You don't need to get lost, and you need to make sure you keep your practical side during this time because of a Neptune there. Even if it does feel tight and restrictive, it's like you're being surrounded by charmers if you have ideas. I don't know. You just need to make peace with people. It's like being very diplomatic for your finances. And I feel like the check's going to be in the mail. You're going to be rewarded for like a handmade item, for selling like those items. Maybe it's luxury items from estate sales online. You know what I'm saying? But this is like perfumes and tinctures, stuff like that. This is your calling, right? Calling. That's your warning. That's your calling. That's the porn star, the drugs. Being pulled into drug dealing and smuggling. Don't do that. Don't be promised things that aren't true. Okay. Gemini, Virgo, Sag, and Pisces. Second house was no. Second house. Neptune. The Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is about to step foot on stage, boys and girls. We have talked about it. We have conversed about it. We have the idea. Competition not turning out to what it needs to be. Again, that is the Five of Wands. Think someone was offered these positions and no truthful. They wanted to see who would do the most for the less. Yeah, a lot of lies there and pettiness. Not the job for you. Nine of Swords. Again, you're going to feel foolish. Jesus, that's for someone. Remember, that's all with the Neptune card. Can't be petty, Betty. What's going on with Venus? What's going on with Venus? The Three of Cups. So, you know people in a certain industry or people that you need to get around. It's a group of people. It's an organization that could help you expand and give you the ideas. Like, you need their backing, right? There's judgment, though. Now, this is giving you a second chance is what I would like to say, and don't blow it. Don't blow it. There's the Sun, right? They're your ticket. They are your alliance. They are your resources, right? When opportunity meets passion with the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands, this really is like marketing and being in front of the camera. There's a lot of that going on here. You know what I mean? Maybe you're the photographer. Maybe they can get you in on some of these things. Or maybe you'll be doing makeup for the cast member. I mean, there's so many things that's here. But it's like it doesn't... That's what I'm saying. Don't sabotage that opportunity. If you get the chance, do not sabotage it. It may not be exactly what you wanted. Because again, that deception's creeping in and going to ruin an opportunity. That opportunity gets you small baby steps to where it is you want to be. Okay? Where it is you want to be. Which is out working with the people and being really good at it. Okay, that is getting a contract. That is a very small contract. No, we're not talking about love here, even though it's intertwined within this reading for some reason. Okay. Yes, you can be Susie Homemaker and have a legitimate job. Okay. That is getting an offer. You're right. And that takes time to build up that success, but this is a legitimate offer. It's just not, see, this over here, this offer is sleazy. This offer is not what you want. But this offer, the small potatoes offer, which isn't what you dreamed of, is the offer to get you to the financial stability that you're wanting. But the problem is your greed, which is over here, the greed of wanting it fast and cutting corners is going to leave you alone and penniless in the desert holding $4 bills. Your last $4 bills because you wanted to cut corners. You cannot do that, right? Which leads to a disappointment because you faced a real legitimate offer who could actually help you get yourself out there. It just took a lot more time for something sleazy, shorthanded, and a big old lie, a big old disappointment. Okay? Yeah, the Seven of Wands. Please say no. Say no thank you to this sleazy, too good to be true scenario. Overnight celebrity. That's what I'm going to call this too. Overnight celebrity. Buried in the sand. My goodness. Alright, I'm going to get a spirit postcard and see for you mutable signs if it has anything in the text for you. It did on my fixed signs. Okay, dearest you, we need you to know that you can change things miraculously for you and everyone and make things right. And it's never too late. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burden of an old story, one in which you were a victim of someone else's actions or your own. And you don't need to carry this around. And you can set yourself free. Remember, you don't owe this person jack. This is your future and your stability. And if you owed them a favor, you don't have to risk your name for it, okay? Even advocating for good, because this experience requires your forgiveness to be effective. Forgiveness is never about condoning things that were done. It's about letting yourself off the hook from carrying that burden. The resentment and hurt are like viruses that spread to others, and that's the opposite of what you really desire, right? Imagine what your life would be like without the burden that you carry when you do not forgive. So maybe this has already happened. And you don't want to fall prey again, but you're missing an actual opportunity because it doesn't float your boat. It's not exactly what you thought. So don't do that. Don't mess that up. Okay? Don't repeat. Let me know if this is you, any of this for the next 2 months, and I'll catch you later. Gemini, Virgo, Sag, and Pisces.